Durga Puja is one of the biggest Hindu festival and is the most important one for people from the state of Bengal in India. Puja means worship. The festival celebrates the mythological victory of goddess Durga in a battle with the evil demon Mahishasura, who drove gods and goddesses out of heaven. This signified the victory of good over evil. It is celebrated over 5 days in autumn of each year as per the Indian lunar calendar. The connotation of the festival is more far-reaching than just religious. Wales Puja Committee has been celebrating Durga Puja in South Wales since 1974. It was started by a handful of professionals who migrated from eastern India. The Durga Puja is a source of great celebration to people of the Indian diaspora in and around South Wales. The committee is run entirely by unpaid volunteers, and the only source of funding is public donation. The centerpiece of the festival is a set of 5 life-size clay images of goddess Durga and her 4 children, which are traditionally made out of wood, clay from the river Ganges, and other decorative materials. Wales Puja Committee has created these images 3 times in Cardiff by inviting artists from India. The most recent in 2016 as part of this Durga Heritage Project. The Durga Puja and Clay Image Making Heritage Project was funded by the Heritage Lottery Fund of Wales and ran for just over a year, starting in spring 2016. Wales Puja Committee invited 2 renowned as well as highly skilled artists from Calcutta, Shunil Paul and Dibyendu De, to come to Cardiff and create the images of goddess Durga and her children. Over the months of June and July 2016, they created the images from scratch, using wood, clay, paper mache, paint and other decorative materials, many of which were brought over from India. This was done in the Butetown History and Arts Centre in Cardiff Bay and was open to the public to come on a daily basis. The project further focused on promoting the learning about the festival and the art of clay image making via partnerships with 3 comprehensive schools from Cardiff and the Cardiff School of Art and Design, Cardiff Metropolitan University.
In other stories, usually it's the males who are in the lead, but because it's female, it's quite empowering for girls to see that.
I don't know, I just find it fascinating. It's a really nice story.
It means woman is something else, not weak. Woman is strong and powerful, not only men is stronger than, yeah.
The painting of the eye, or Chokhudan as it traditionally termed, is a significant event during image making. It symbolizes bringing life to clay images. It was marked by an event which was open to the public. Partner organizations were in attendance too, and there was a short cultural program which was relevant to the story of Durga.
Shakti Rupena Sahaskrita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Good afternoon everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the rituals so far. Now I would transport you to the world of music and dance. Today our performers will present in front of you a few glimpses of Indian dance forms. Please welcome our 2 tiny performers who would bring to you a bowl dance from the land of Bengal.
তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে ভালো কইরা বাজানো তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
Performance. It's been amazing during the last week to see the clay being transformed from bags of grey stuff into these wonderful idols that you see before you this evening. That has been absolutely wonderful. I'm also very grateful to members of the community who've come along and who've shared the information about Indian tradition and your culture and your wonderful Hindu religion. I've really enjoyed learning about the Durga and the narrative involved. And it's wonderful to celebrate the differences and the distinctions in cultures.
Such a wonderful opportunity for us all at the School of Art and Design. I really just want to say how much I value the opportunity to be involved in a really rich cultural event like this, a series of events, and really echoing maybe Anne's sentiment, how important it is that that richness and that diversity in our society is celebrated maybe more now than ever before. That's really important and necessary. So it's really wonderful. I think this is a really wonderful moment to be having this fantastic event here. So thank you very much.
I saw it when it was still made out of straw. Then I saw it becoming a bit more structured with clay. Now I'm seeing it painted.
Yeah, and
so I've seen all the different structures.
I painted that lotus by there, and Ella painted that lotus, yeah. And then had our mums were painting other gods. But it's nice to actually make it ourselves.
She's full of power.
Yeah, and she's inspirational because she fights for good. She conquers evil.
It's she's the mother of all the gods here. These are all her children, and they mean so much because
she's our world, basically.
And she, her stories are very inspirational, and they teach you, even if you don't believe in them and you just know of it, or you're not a Hindu, you do learn something from them because the stories have morals. And when you're listening to her stories, then you kind of reflect on your past actions, and you learn new things every time.
Durga's stories has actually made me quite confident, more confident, and me believing myself a lot.
Adorning the idols with saris, jewellery and other decorative materials finally completed the images, which were a sight to behold. There was an event to mark its completion.
What do you think of the Durga?
Very nice, very nice. I haven't seen in my lifetime how they make it, but this is the first time I have the experience.
Really
So
this dance performance, Mahishasura Murdini, the slaying of demon Mahishasura by goddess Durga, again symbolizing victory of good over evil.
Wales Puja Committee celebrates the festival usually at Pennyroyal Community Centre in the market town of Caerphilly. The newly made idols were the centerpiece of the festival in the autumn of 2016. It was a very special puja with new idols. People flocked in to see the idols and worship them. Over 1,500 people attended the puja during those 5 days. Durga Puja in Wales also brings with it the rich cultural programs consisting of music, dance, drama and literature performed by local children and adults. The overall quality of the program is of very high standards, and Wales Puja Committee is particularly proud of that. Food is the other important part of the festival. The volunteers cook and serve free vegetarian food twice a day to all visitors over the 5 days. It is a huge logistical exercise, but it brings out the vibrant community spirit when people sit together under one roof and eat. Traditionally, the images made for each year's Durga Puja are immersed in the river Ganges in India on the last day of the puja. This signifies the return of the goddess to her holy abode and is an event in its own right, with a religious significance and back to nature. A new set of images would then be made the following year. However, in Wales, logistics and resources do not allow for that to happen. So the images are usually stored and worshipped in the festival for a few years, by which time wear and tear warrants the replacement. Wales Puja Committee have conducted immersions in the Bristol Channel twice. They were marked with small events, and people of the Indian diaspora were particularly able to connect with it emotionally. This project celebrated the richness and diversity of the cultures of India and Wales. Wales Puja Committee is thrilled to be able to share and showcase Durga Puja to a wider audience, leaving behind a legacy for the future generations.
তুমিও হেঁটে দেখো কলকাতা, তুমিও ভেবে দেখো কলকাতা, তুমিও হেঁটে দেখো কলকাতা, তুমিও ভেবে দেখো যাবে কি না যাবে আমার সাথে।
ছোঁয়া